Hello Pisces, this is Aspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of January 2018. I hope you have a good Christmas in the month of December, and let's see what is in store for you for January next year. So the first card for you, representing the present or the beginning of the month of January, you have the Nine of Hearts. So this card indicates that in the beginning of the month you are feeling happy, you are feeling joyous, and you are feeling abundantly like satisfied with where you are right now in your career path. And it looks like in the beginning of the month you have possibly, for some of you, maybe after the 12th or the 10th of January, you might be getting some news about your career. For instance, if you, let's say, assign for a new project, or let's say your contract has been renewed, or possibly you will begin new jobs, or you possibly start new ventures, or things like that. That can be possibly happen in the month of January. So towards the beginning of the month, from the beginning of the month towards the middle of the month, so possibly you will feel this kind of energy in your career life. So the next card that you have representing the towards the middle of the month, or the bridge card or influence card, you have the King of Hearts. So this card most likely representing you as a water sign male. Otherwise there will be another water sign male significant in your life, possibly in the late 30s or in the early 40s kind of persons that may possibly influence your career life in the middle of the month. Possibly it's regarding the good news that may come your way in the beginning of the month. Towards the middle of the month, this guy possibly giving you some kind of offering towards your career life. Can be your boss, or can also be the job that you are applying for. So it can be also somebody that you have contact with in the past, and this kind of person coming back again and giving you the real tangible offer for you towards the middle of the month. So being on the lookout on this person, it does looks like that sorry, this kind of king can be quite significant. It can also be regarding your health as well, possibly if this kind of king can be your doctors, or can be also your some kind of advisors or something along those lines, that giving you some kind of good news as well with regard to your health, if you have been suffering some kind of illness in the past. So just try to be positive as well. Towards the middle of the month there will be some changes, or some kind of like news, or kind of happy kind of things that may happen in your life. So try to be strictly positive. So the next card that you have representing your past position, you have the Jack of Hearts. So this Jack of Hearts representing some kind of news that you have received in the past, possibly in the month of December 2017, that you possibly you went for interview, for instance, and then you discover that you finally get a job, and they want you to start straight away in the month of January. And that's the things that may happen. Like this kind of news can bring some kind of happiness in your life. So that's why in the beginning of the month you are feeling very optimistic about what this new year brings for you. And possibly this news that from this Jack of Hearts that give you the ability to assure you that everything will be okay in the month of January. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Jack of Spades. So you learn a lot from an air sign, possibly from the early 20s or possibly younger than you. If you are maybe 30 years old or 40, then this person can be younger than you, can be like 20s or 15, 17 kind of person. So this guy actually can also be girl as well. It depends on the way you perceive the genders. But this person can be somebody that giving you a lot of ideas in the past that give you some kind of hints, or if you have been thinking to start your own business or thinking about how to make money aside from your day-to-day jobs, like 9 to 5 jobs that you have, so possibly this person can be a help for you. Like for instance, if you have been thinking to invest in some kind of like stock markets or whatever the case may be, that this person can be a help for you. Something that you don't really have knowledge for, let's say in the past, but this guy have ability and skill set for that, and that's why you trusted this person in the past, and you learn a lot how to do it from this person. Okay, so the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Two of Hearts. So this may not apply for all of you Pisceans that are watching this, by the way, but the thing is that some of you may have discover or may have found out that some of your jobs or some of your contract may not be renewed, or it can also be you quit from your previous jobs because you get a job in the other place, for instance, because of this news. And this kind of things that may not be in a best place for you to work for suddenly have to be ended. So that means that this kind of contract will not be for a long time. So for some of you who keep on holding on to the job that you are right now, in the month of January you will find out that you may have to let go some of those career that has draining you for the past few years or few months or so. And this kind of contract that has been broken, then you need to let go of. So the thing is that this kind of contract may not be something that you want for a long time, but the thing is that you just need it. You just need the money anyway, so just the reason why you keep on holding on to it. And the thing is that you need to, let's say you need to pay your bill, you need to pay your rent, and you need to pay your food and things like that. That's the reason why you still need this job. But finally, in the month of January, this kind of thing has been in the past, and you just let it go, and just don't want to deal with that anymore. And that's something that you want to do. So the next card that you have representing the future card, or towards the end of the month, you have the Queen of Clubs. So this Queen of Clubs indicates that there will be a significant female figure towards the end of the month, possibly from the fire sign, and this person can be very action oriented, and she's very goal oriented as well, and she kind of get along well with you, by the way. So she's very action, and she's just keep on doing what she loves, and you are also the same thing, and you just keep on doing the same thing with this person. So this can be also your new business partner, or she can also be your new co-worker, or it can also be your new supervisor or your new manager. So this person can be somebody that giving you a lot of help also to keep up with your job. So maybe if you have something that you don't really understand with what you do in your new positions or in your new career, so this person can be somebody that will give you or guide you the way or the path to go, or the way how the things has to be done, and you just follow what she told you, and then you just fine. And that's something that you really need to do in the month of January, towards the end of the month. So towards the end of the month you will meet this person, and this person will be very significant as well. So to summing up everything, so let's see the last card for you towards to clarify the whole things. At the bottom of the deck you have the 3 of Diamonds. So this 3 of Diamonds indicates that whatever you do in the month of January, everything will be fine and everything will be working in your favor. So possibly in the month of January you will feel like very heavy kind of energy from the past, possibly from the Mercury retrograde cycles that has been still going on until the middle of the month of January. So this kind of energy still keep bugging you in the month of January, but believe it or not, when you start a new ventures or new things, anything in your life will be still feeling a little bit hard. But the thing is that if you do the first step, then the next step will be easier, and there's something that you have to do. And I'm sorry for the disruption, the camera is just falling down. So just getting back to the 3 of Diamonds here. So it just looks like that some kind of disruption here, okay, sorry about that. But the thing is that this 3 of Diamonds really indicates that you may feel that there will be a lot of like something that limiting your skills or the way you do your jobs. But the thing is that if you keep on doing that, those barrier or those type of things that may limit you back will be soon disappear. So that's something that you need to bear in mind here, that the help will be there for you, but if you don't ask, then the help will not come. So the message here with this 3 of Diamonds here is that you need to ask when you need help. So the help will be there for you. Look, there are 2 people here that can be a very helpful person in your career life. But the thing is that if you don't do your part, which is asking for help, nobody will soon realize that you need help, right? So the thing is that if you need a hand or if you need help, you have to ask, and the help will come to you. And that's the whole message here. So you will get what you want in the month of January, and the help will be there for you if you ask for help. So I hope that this reading is helpful for you. Sorry for the disruptions in the middle of the reading, but the thing is that I hope that you have a very successful month of January and a very grateful and strong year ahead of you in the 2018, and see you next year. Thank you.